Hi everyone, this is Dory Riker with Robust Wellness. I wanted to go ahead and share with you today a result that I got in the mail a couple of months ago. I went ahead and partnered up with TeloYears to get my TeloYears Advanced Ancestry report. Basically, this report is going to tell me what percentage of my DNA comes from what ethnicity. It's something I've been always very curious about because I've always felt a connection to certain races and a calling with certain things, and I've always claimed to be intuitive and have certain gifts that make a lot of sense when I read this report. So according to this test, I'm going to go ahead and read what it says on this page here briefly. It says ethnicity composition indicates the percentage of my DNA that came from each TeloYears population worldwide. This data reflects where your ancestors lived a few hundred years ago. Most of your ancestors, about 43% from the past 100 years, came from Europe. No surprise there. Specifically, 29% came from British Isles. You also have a significant number of Native American, 38%. 38% ancestors. The majority of your Native American ancestors come from the Maya. I have almost 18% Mayan, which is a little odd for me because I was born in Colombia. My parents are both Colombian, and I always thought that my higher native demographic would be Colombian. Wrong there again, but it's no surprise. The Mayan are awesome. They're they were always very connected to Mother Earth, which is a connection that I've always felt. Mitochondria is passed from mother to child in each generation. By studying your mitochondrial DNA, TeloYears can trace your maternal line all the way back to Africa, where our common maternal ancestors, mitochondria Eve, lived 200,000 years ago. Your ancestors were found in Asia about 45,000 years ago. They crossed the Bering Land Bridge into Alaska during the Ice Age, then migrated south into North and South America. Today, descendants are located throughout Eurasia and the Americas. This test only tests on your maternal level. So if I wanted to go ahead and have my paternal ancestry done, I would have to have my father do it, which my father is deceased, so I can't do that, or my two little brothers, which I plan to get on. So here, it breaks down all of the European composition. And because my European composition is pretty high, it goes more into depth into that. So unlike the ethnicity composition view that reflects a global summary of your ethnicity composition, the European composition view reflects more of an in-depth breakdown of only your European ethnicity. This is a comprehensive analysis based on a different and more robust set of European reference population groups. TeloYears Next Generation Sequences technology provides a vast amount of data that allows us to identify many unique subregions. There may be differences between the ethnicity composition and European composition ancestry percentages due to the use of different global reference populations and how they define and name regions differently. However, the TeloYears Advanced Ancestry provides both views to give the most comprehensive assessment profile based on the significant amount of the data that our next generation sequencing platform enables. So this here says that the confidence level of my European composition for high, it's 8% Northern Europe, 5% Switzerland and Belgium, 11.77% Germany, which I find really odd because my husband's German. And I was reading something recently that when you have children with the man, it alters your DNA. So I wonder if this is something that really comes from me or if it's something that comes from him. I'm gonna get more deep into that. 4.64 Portugal and 8.33 Spain. There's also a confidence level here of medium that says 1.12 Turkey/Cyprus, 8.07 Northern Europe, 3.39 Switzerland and Belgium, 2.2 France, 10.31 Germany, 3.34 Portugal, 7.60 Spain, and 2.19 United Kingdom. So that's Europe for you. I have felt a connection to Asia so much my entire life. So it's no surprise that I have 6.30 East Asian, I have 1.69 Japanese, 1.23 Northwest Asia, which is the Naxi, and the 2, I don't know who they are, 1.79 Siberia, 0.61 Southeast Asia, and 0.97 Southwest China, which are the Dai. And I know about the Dai tribe because, or the Dai region, because they are close to Thailand and they have a lot of similarities to Thailand. They do a festival every year that honors Buddha, and basically in this festival, it's called a water festival. Everybody splashes water at each other, and it's supposed to take away whatever negativity or whatever bad stuff you have in you. I have a lot to learn about my Asian composition. I mean, Japan is it's a place I want to visit, but I know a little bit about the Japanese culture because I've always been attracted to it. The other ones, the Naxi and the 2, I haven't researched yet. I haven't gotten there yet. And as far as my Native American composition is concerned, I have 7.43 Colombian, which is pretty small. I figured that number will be the largest, like I mentioned earlier, since I was born there. My parents are from there. 4.95 Caritiana, which the Caritianas, I had to research. They are actually a tribe in the Amazon of Brazil. 17, close to 18% Mayan. 8% Paima, which I haven't yet researched who they are. And as far as my West Asian traits, I have 4.32 Bedouin. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Pardon my accent. Spanish is my first language. But all I know about this particular tribe is that they are a tribe of nomads that travels between Israel and Egypt. And they basically live in the desert. And 2.2 Palestinian. My African descendancy comes from 3.9% Luya and 2.62% West African, which is all Yoruba. The Yorubas are the originators of Santeria. I always been attracted to Santeria, a lot of the native stuff, a lot of spirituality, but also Buddhism. I respect all religions. I feel that there's something from each one that I can pick up, and obviously for me, I'm more of a spiritual person, but these things make a lot of sense because Santeria was something that it kind of like calls to me. I've always been attracted to the saints and reading about it and learning more about it, and it seems like a mystery, and I don't know, there's just a lot of things in this report that makes so much sense to who I am as a person. As far as European is concerned, I'm so surprised that I only have 8% Spaniard, and I thought that they were being more Spaniard too. So there's a lot of surprises here for me. I really like this test. I think that it's a good test to take, especially if you want to get more in depth for your East Asian composition. It really breaks it down. A lot of tests don't. The only thing that I find that I'm more curious about is I want to know more. I want to know if there's family members out there, if I want to know more. So my next thing is going to be to go ahead and do a more in-depth test with probably Ancestry or 23andMe. I haven't yet to decide which company I'm going to partner with yet. But for today, I just wanted to go ahead and bring you guys these results. I'll be sharing all about the telomeres in the next video and explaining all about how you can learn what your cellular age is and how to prevent aging and learn more about yourself internally. It's not all about who you are externally and the looks. You have to know where you are, because a lot of genetics come from our bloodlines, and there's things that make us who we are. So we have to, the more you know who you are, the more you can do with yourself. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, any questions you have, go ahead and DM me. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link for TeloYears in the comments, so you can go ahead and look it up yourself and do some research yourself. I'll also add it to my Instagram bio, and you can find this product on my website over the next week. So if you can just go directly to robustwholeness.com, go to shop, you'll be able to find it there. Or just go ahead and email me with any questions. My email is info@robustwholeness.com. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to showing you my next results soon. Take care.